thought process for me. You ever had to reevaluate your thought process with the reevaluate your thought process? Your thought process. You ever had to reevaluate? It's working. You ever had to reevaluate your thought process when you big single? And knowing that you single at the end of the day, like you're not entertaining nobody. Like you real like minding your business. I don't care what third party conversations having about me at the end of the day. I can care less about your thought process at the end of the day. I'm me. I'm minding my business over here. You can't get into it. It's the thought process of me. You ever reevaluate your thought process with them reevaluating your thought process, and you came out your comfort zone to have a conversation with somebody, whatever the case may be, being big single, whatever. And I realized you're having a conversation with them, having a conversation, and they said I couldn't wait for this day to come. Like, wait, what are you talking about? It's the thought process for me. They're like, oh, I manifested you in my life. Oh, you did? Oh, Lord, no. I don't know what you was expecting, wasn't expecting from me. I don't want you. It be the thought process for me. When you reevaluate your life and say to yourself is, when you find out who's trying to manifest you or whatever the case may be, and you say to yourself is, only if it was the one that I actually wanted. Like, what's the thought process for me? Like, why can't it be an even exchange for even exchange, not the pain? It be the thought process for me. Yo, it really be the thought process for me. Like, people really be getting beside themselves sometimes. Like, they be doing a little bit too much, and I think it's a crime within a crime now because it's disrespectful because, like, you doing something against my will. At this point in time, it's the thought process for me. I didn't have part of your conversation, let alone, no, not today. I don't want to. It's the thought process for me. Because, you know, when you start to reevaluate your life or whatever the case may be, because, you know, they saying that they doing all of this or what they're doing all of this and they trying to manifest you into their life and yada, yada. But they can't even hold a conversation. How you trying to manifest me into your life? You can't even hold a conversation. Hello, ma'am, sir. Make it make sense. What's wrong with people? Like, wow. What the hell? Yo. Ew. It really be the thought process me. It really do. It really be the thought process me. Cause like, ma'am, sir, like you doing all of this. You got so much energy. You finally got the person's time and day. It's the thought process me. And you mean to tell me that we're sitting in silence? We're supposed to be having dinner. Okay. Not only are we supposed to be sitting in silence, but you ever had a conversation with them, having a conversation with somebody and they don't understand why you don't want to talk to them? It's like they done turned you off so bad. It's like, dang. I'm already in the middle of the food, and not only am I in the middle of the food, but I'm in the middle of something good at that, and now you're gonna try to ruin my appetite, but the food is still good. It's the thought process of me. But ma'am, sir, can I get a bucket to go? It's the thought process of me. Why sudden rush? What do you mean? You ever had to reevaluate your thought process when someone wants to make a comment with them having common sense at the end of the day to say, you know what, to themselves is, I should have been mindful of what I said. You know, like when you start to analyze what people say at the end of the day, and they words and they letters of they sentences and stuff don't make sense. Cause you start to read, you know what them pillow talk moments at the end of the day. It be the thought process for me when it don't add up. Like, yo, ma'am, sir, you mean to tell me that you told me a beautiful story? It was a nice story. I'm not gonna lie, it was. You had me fooled, but not today. It be the thought process me. You ever had somebody tell you sweet nothings, and you had to reevaluate your thought process? When the even exchange wasn't adding up, when you had to reevaluate your thought process, say, I gotta remove myself today. No, it's the thought process for me, ma'am, sir. When you start to analyze at the end of the day, you know them pillow talk moments or whatever, the beginning stages, even if it don't matter. And y'all go wild and you start to remember something that they said. And then they start to reevaluate what they like and say, oh, shoot. Cut me! Oh, yeah. Have a nice life. Because it's only the beginning stages. At the end of the day, I ain't going, we ain't doing this today. No, we not. No, we not. No, we not. We not doing this today. Mm-mm. My past taught me a valuable lesson. An even exchange is a fair exchange, and you choosing your best self vision of yourself. Someone that was willing to choose you first, and my past didn't show me that. So at the end of the day, I choose myself first today. It's the thought process for me. Gotta go. Yo, it really be the thought process of me. How somebody can say that they're manifesting you into their life, right? But they don't got good intentions. How does that work out? So you mean to tell me you manifested somebody into your life and you don't got good intentions? And you don't even know what your intentions is because at the end of the day, you had bad intentions. How you fall in love when you had bad intentions? Can someone please make that make sense to me, please? You had bad intentions when you first started talking to somebody or whatever the case may be. You started talking to them, yada, yada, whatever the case may be, right? It's the thought process for me. And the whole entire time, you didn't have good intentions. It really be the thought process of me. Like, I don't understand. Ma'am, sir, why do you sit here and waste people's time with your pointless lies and interrupting an innocent person because you have malicious intentions, because you don't know your self-worth, let alone you don't know how to respect yourself, to stay in your own lane, knowing your self-worth, to leave innocent people alone with your process of you don't know how to show for yourself today. It be the thought process of me. A projection of a negative projection putting that on an innocent person. It'd be the thought process of me. Like, ma'am, sir, leave innocent people alone. It really be the thought process of me. Someone comes out their comfort zone to respect you, to acknowledge you at the end of the day. You can't even meet them halfway. It'd be the thought process of me. Shame on you for allowing me to allow you to believe that you was genuine and true at the end of the day. When you only played in your own face, when your mask came off your face. Revealing who you truly are. Someone with no good intentions. Not just someone with no good intentions, but someone with malicious intentions to bring harm towards an innocent person. It'd be the thought process of me. Manifesting someone into your life at the end of the day to have malicious intentions is the thought process of me that you would really sit here and do all of this negative energy and projection on an innocent person when you could put that energy into yourself and do some self-reflecting and to go within and do the proper healing. It'd be the thought process of me. Or because you have controlling issues and you want to control the narrative of someone's life at the end of the day. It really be the thought process of me. Seeing your trauma and your pain from a child point of view going into your adulthood allow you to believe it was the norm of the norm to have this type of controlling issues at the end of the day to bring harm towards innocent people. Or because of a projection that you're trying to project on an innocent person of your negative projection. Leave innocent people alone because you don't have good intentions, with your malicious intentions. Stop the violence, stop the violence. It's the thought process for me. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. And you just be treated with respect during 65 days with no malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself or others around you. Protect your energy because nobody's serving your time. I actually preach this out to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day, have a safe weekend, and have a safe week ahead of you. Protect your energy because nobody's serving your time. Never allow a hate in the skies or personal intentions psych you out your thought process, let out your freedom, your pockets, or your eyesight because they have malicious intentions. You matter and you are worthy. Protect your energy because nobody's serving your time. It's the thought process of me. Leave innocent people alone because you don't know how to go within to have the proper self-awareness to understand at the end of the day. Be mindful as to what you're asking for when you're asking for manifestations to come into your life at the end of the day, and I say that respectfully. Stop putting a negative projection on an innocent person who's just trying to stay in their lane and understand their assignment within their assignment to choose their best self-vision of themselves, and you trying to dim their light because you don't have the proper self-awareness within yourself, because you're trying to dim someone's light because you can't show up for yourself today. Leave innocent people alone and stop the violence. It's the thought process for me. Love yourself, with God's protection for every direction. Love yourself, love yourself. Love yourself with God's protection for every direction. You matter, you're worthy. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day, have a safe weekend. Night, genuine love, respect. It's the thought process for me. Gotta go. Later.